Hey everybody, this is Dana Cruzan from Wrightwood, California, and I'm the Wolf Woman Entrepreneur. We're here for our Super Saturday Star Hangout, and I'd like to introduce Martin Danzer to you right now.
Woo!
And Dorothy Johnston. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
We're waiting for our guest right now. He's living the life of an entrepreneur, and he's in his car traveling. So what we're going to be talking about today is Instagram, and Instagram is like the thing of social media right now. Everybody's doing their marketing on Instagram. So you have anything to bring out right now, Martin, before Sakshi gets here?
I do. I really do. I tell you what, it's amazing. Instagram is an amazing tool. It's like a 4-in-1 opportunity to post online. You know, and you can choose the social media sites that you attach yourself with, and it's super powerful. You know, and when I first started using Instagram, I was thinking, oh, I need to start making 15-minute movies, and that's what it's all about. And it's really not. I learned how to use it on my desktop, following Saksh's lead, and I've learned that it's really more about it's more about posting images and sharing your lifestyle with other people. Through images, and not so much so as a business point. It also goes back to that 80-20 rule. You know, you want to engage with people. You want to have relationships with people, and you want people to follow you because of who you are. And that's the cool thing about it is if it's who you are, then people that are like-minded will find you. But you know, if you have too much of one thing in anything in life, then it's going to just seem like it doesn't exist, because once people see too much of one thing, they, you know, in the attention span of today's society, they just disappear. So it's really important to be yourself, but also share your life, share things you love, share pictures of places you'd like to be or places you've been, and just, you know, celebrate the enjoyment for who you are as a person. And doing that on Instagram is super powerful, because every time you make a post, you can post it to 4 different places at one time. And we're in such a time crunch in our lives these days. It's busy, and the more we can get done with the least amount of effort is exactly what we need to be doing, and we need to be teaching, and we need to learn. Especially, you know, if you get on Facebook a lot, you get distracted with a lot of stuff on Facebook. But guess what? Instagram posts to Facebook too, so you're not actually on Facebook. You're not watching all the stuff that gets you distracted and all the posts that you want to respond to and everything. You're still posting, and it's super cool that way.
There he is. There's the man of the hour. And Dorothy, you haven't used Instagram too much, right?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, Sakshi, you're going to be teaching me among other people how to do this thing, because I just downloaded the apps in my phone and my computer like yesterday or the day before. And the only person I have in there is Dana, so.
Okay, you're up, our guest of honor.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, first of all. It's an honor to be here with such leaders. It's great to just share and work with these people every single day on our team. And Instagram is very powerful. You know, it's one of the fastest growing social media sites that people can use to grow a following, to brand themselves, to build a business, to get more leads, more sales, to build, like I said, a huge following and an influence, and ultimately become a celebrity in your business. And it's not that hard to do. Instagram is one of the most easiest tools that you can use to build your business. And I absolutely love it. I got into Instagram just by a suggestion from just a friend, you know, like well over 2 years ago. And it was before Instagram got really popular. and I was just posting pics about my life and pics about, you know, traveling and adventures and whatever was inspiring me along the way. And when I got into the network marketing industry, I realized how powerful Instagram can be for getting massive exposure, connecting with new people all the time, and ultimately building a thriving business, right? So what's so cool about Instagram is that you can actually simply by, you know, logging into your Instagram, you have access to posting your pic or your pic, because it's all about pictures, and that's a key point actually, is that Instagram is all about the visual aspect of sharing your life. The most popular Instagrams out there, people with, like, you know, anywhere from 10,000 to 20 million followers, they share a lot of their lifestyle, right? And what's powerful about it is that people are so drawn visually, and people in this day and age have such a short attention span, right? So like on Facebook, you have the opportunity to upload videos, and YouTube, you have, you know, you can now upload like hour-long, 2-hour-long videos. But on Instagram, you can only post 15-second long videos, and that shows the short attention span of most people these days. So people are looking for, you know, that quick stimulation, that quick, you know, inspiration, right? So what I found is that when you post on Instagram, there's a little feature in the settings when you're posting. You have this feature of enabling 5 other different social media sites, and that's Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, Foursquare, and Tumblr. Now, with just uploading a pic on Instagram, and by enabling all 5 of those other sites, you have the ability to share your message, to share your offer, to share your motivation, your lifestyle pics, whatever it is that you're sharing. You have the opportunity and the power to share that message with one click to over 6 different social media sites, just like that, right?
Amazing.
And why that's so powerful is because when you're just getting started, you know, you might not have any followers or friends on Tumblr. You might not have any friends or followers on Foursquare. You might not even use those sites, right? Maybe you only use Facebook. Maybe you have a Twitter, right? But when you are sharing every single day, 1, 2, 3 pics a day on Instagram, and you're automatically just enabling those other sites, you're actually sharing content every single day, sometimes several times a day, to these sites. And we're going to get into this a little bit later, but when you put hashtags on those sites, on those pics as well, people are going to find you through those hashtags, because hashtags now work on Google, they work on Tumblr, they work on Twitter, they work on Foursquare, they work on all of them. Hashtags have revolutionized the internet, right? So when you share a pic on Instagram and it goes to Foursquare or Tumblr, people are now going to be able to find you through that hashtag on those social media sites as well. So if you're doing it consistently every single day, you're going to actually gain followers on those social media sites as well. So that's just incredibly powerful, because over time, you're going to start to build a following on Tumblr. You're going to build a following on Twitter. You're going to build a following on Flickr, Foursquare. I don't, other than you know, posting on Instagram and it automatically sharing to, you know, Foursquare and Flickr, I don't really use those sites as much. But the beauty and the power of it is that people are finding me, and they're going to Instagram, and they're going to Facebook, and they're seeking me out because they found me on Foursquare, they found me on Flickr, right? So that's incredibly powerful. So getting into hashtags, why hashtags are so crucial. Well, on Instagram, you can post a pic, and like I said, you're going to want to post mostly lifestyle pics. That's what people want to see. They want to see you living your life, having fun, you know, going out with friends, going to events, um, living a lifestyle of happiness and sharing your passions with others, seeing you with other people, food pics, whatever it is that you're most passionate about. That's what you want to be sharing, because Instagram is all about lifestyle. It's all about that quick inspiration that you give to other people. People are naturally nosy, so that they're going to look and they're going to see what's going on. Another great thing is posting motivational pics with quotes, right? So when you post these type of pics, people are going to get some inspiration. They're going to comment and like, and maybe even repost these type of pics, right? And only 1-2% of the time do you ever want to post, a pic about your offer, right? Because if you're just posting about, money and, join my business, people start to tune you out. They start to unfollow you. But if you're posting lots of value, and then every once in a while you're posting a pic about your offer, about your business, you're going to get intrigued people. You're piquing curiosity is ultimately what you're doing, and that's why lifestyle pics are so important too, is because when people are seeing you having fun, when they see you living a lifestyle that they want to live, traveling, going to events, hanging out with cool people, eating good food, whatever it is that you're most passionate about, when people see you doing that, they're going to be like, wow, I want to live I want to have a more freedom-based lifestyle. I want to travel more. People want those sort of things. They want
Yeah, they're going to be attracted to you. Law of attraction. They're going to be attracted to what they want.
Exactly. They're going to be attracted to the things that they resonate most with, and ultimately people join you. They don't join the business, right? So the more you can put yourself out there, and it's kind of like, you're putting yourself out there. You're making yourself a little uncomfortable if you're not used to sharing about your life. It's easy to just post, inspirational pics and pics of quotes, and that's great. I post those all the time, but stepping out of your comfort zone and putting yourself out there, branding yourself, is absolutely the most important thing, because people, they really want to see you living your life. So posting pics of lifestyle is absolutely important. So then you have the option of posting a little bit of text in your photos. So I usually like to, if I'm really inspired, something just comes out, and I'll just write what I'm feeling, what's in my heart, what's in my mind. And it's going to relate usually to the pic, obviously. If it's a quote, I might post a quote in the text, right? I might post something about the lifestyle that I'm living. And then you have hashtags. Now, what hashtags are they're little small catchphrases, or they're one words that people are typing in already on social media. So, and there are just millions of hashtags. Everything from like inspiration is a hashtag. Hashtag, um, TBT, which is Throwback Thursday. Hashtag follow me. Hashtag um, living better or living good. Hashtag freedom. Hashtag love. These are very common, popular hashtags. So you're going to want to put a few hashtags in your posts that are relevant to the picture, right? And I recommend not putting like, my business hashtag, because there's a hashtag for like Wake Up Now. There's a hashtag for, every other company that's out there, right? You can put those hashtags in there, but what's going to happen is when you put the business-related hashtags, you're going to get a lot of MLMers spamming in your comments, right? And they're going to say, join my business, connect with me today to join my business, which is fine. You'll get some comments, and those are people that you can potentially connect with. But more powerful is putting hashtags that relate to the pic. Say it's a pic at the beach, so you might write hashtag beach life, right? And people that are also posting pics with the hashtag beach life, they're going to find you when they scroll through the hashtags after they post their pic. When you click on it, it's going to show every person on Instagram that's also using that hashtag. So it's a way to get massive exposure to your pic and to your profile. Now, Instagram lets you post up to 30 hashtags per post. So what I usually do is I will post, 3 or 4 hashtags in the actual description of the post, so that the post doesn't actually have, 30 hashtags all in one,
At the
bunch.
bottom, yeah.
Right, one bunch like that. It just doesn't look as good. You can do it, but it just doesn't look as good.
So you can put it in your text as you're writing whatever text you're using. You can just put a hashtag in front of the word.
Right. So in the text, after you put your quote or your little, your words of inspiration, you put 3 or 4 or 5, however many, not too many, hashtags in the actual description. But how to actually get more exposure is in the comments. You can actually put the rest of the 30 hashtags. Say you put 5 hashtags in the description, you can put 25 hashtags in the comments of your own post. And so it's gonna it's your pic, your post is gonna still show up in the search of hashtags, but it's not showing up in the actual text description of your post. So you're still getting the exposure, but you're not sacrificing the aesthetic beauty of your post by putting all of the 30 hashtags in the actual text description. Mm-hmm. So that's one key tip to actually utilizing all 30 hashtags that you have available to you, right? Mm-hmm. So that's hashtags are great. And another way to use Instagram with hashtags is when you go to the little search tab in Instagram, you can type in hashtags, and say you type in, like I said, beach life. And it's going to show you how many hashtags beach life has. Say it has 7 million posts using that hashtag. Well, when you type that into the search, it's also going to show you every hashtag that's similar to it. So you can see other similar hashtags. It might be beach day or beach body or beach babes or whatever, It's going to show you all the related hashtags and how many actual posts are using that hashtag. So you can find other hashtags that you could potentially use to get more exposure. So you can put those in your posts, put those in your comments. But another thing to do is when you go through and search for these hashtags, you can find, literally thousands upon millions of people using these hashtags, and you can go through and you can start liking some of their pics and commenting on some of their pics. Now, what I teach in my Instagram mastery formula is when you are liking people's pics on Instagram and you're commenting on them, people are naturally nosy. So they're going to see you in their notifications, and like all of us, we click on that person's profile and check them out, right? So if you go through maybe once to 3, 4, 5 times a day, I recommend, like spend 5 to 10 minutes a day, 3 times a day on Instagram, and just go through hashtags that relate to you, that resonate with you. You know, a big part of this whole thing is knowing your avatar, knowing who your message is for, right? Who's going to resonate with your business? Who's going to be the type of person that you want to work with, right? So you pick the hashtags that are relevant to you, that are relevant to, you know, the type of message that you're putting out there, the type of niche that you're targeting, and then you start liking, you know, just go through and like all these pics, you know, like 100 pics in 5 minutes. It's really easy to do. And in my training, I show you a way to speed it up, because there's a slow way to like pics and there's a fast way to. So you can like a lot of pics in a really short amount of time by doing it the fast way. So if you spend 5 minutes just liking 50 to 100 pics, you're going to get a lot of people looking at your profile because they've gotten your notification that you liked their pic. And if you comment, even better, you know. And there, like I said before, if you post, you know, MLM hashtags, you're going to get a lot of spam comments on your posts. But if you are actually commenting with sincere, genuine comments on other people's posts, like, hey, great picture, or hey, I really like your energy, I like your vibe, we should connect. People are going to respond much more to that, and they're going to come to your profile, they're going to most likely follow you, and they're going to most likely like and engage with your pics as well. So just taking a little bit of time to like and comment, it's just like Facebook engagement. You know, the more
Engagement, yep.
the more you engage with others, the more engagement you're going to get back. Now, because Instagram is such uncharted territory for a lot of people, the tendency is to just post a pic and say, I did something, that's it, you know. But just taking a little bit of time to engage with people, to like people, to show up in their notifications is it's going to go a long way if you're consistent with it, you know.
So how does, Sakshi, how does Instagram connect with your Facebook profile?
So like I said, when you go to post a pic, you have the box to write your description. You have the ability to tag people. You have the ability to put a link or a location in your post, and then you have the option to enable sharing to Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Foursquare, and Flickr. So what you'll need to do is click that enable button on the app, and it's going to go to the Facebook app, and it's going to authorize that you're able to share, that you allow Facebook to share the pic, right?
Gotcha.
So it's very simple. You know, you just got to go through 10 minutes, and if you're not signed up to Flickr or Tumblr, just go through and create an account for each of those sites really quick, and then you're able to, you know, just anytime you're posting, very quickly share those pics across those social media sites.
Yeah, and you can also use IFTTT and use, there's recipes where you can send your Instagram stuff everywhere, to LinkedIn and everywhere. Hey, can you talk about a little bit, I know you talked about how important the bio was, what you write on your bio, because we're almost out of time.
Right. So why the bio is important is because number one is visibility, and number two is posture, and number three is call to action. So a call to action is something that you'll want to put in not all of your posts, but several of your posts. In the description, you might want to write, you know, click the link in my bio, or you can put that in the location of the post, click the link in my bio, right? So in your bio, you have the ability to put a headline. And the headline is so important because most people, they skip over it. They don't put any headline, or they just put a repeat of their username or something, very simple and boring, right? So what you can do is you can put something very catching, something very compelling. Like I put law of attraction mastery, or you can put, you know, uh, freedom from your 9 to 5, or financial freedom now, or something that draws people attention. And then another key is to put emojis, because the emojis also catch people's attention. So again, people are naturally nosy. When you like or comment on their pic, you're going to show up in their notifications, and while everybody else in the notifications have these really plain, boring headlines, yours really stands out. And I've tested this numerous times. If you go and if you like someone's pic that has over 10 pics, you're going to show up and then you go to all the likers of that pic. And I show this in my Instagram training. Nobody's really doing this. It's something that nobody's really doing. Very, very few people are doing it. When you put a really powerful, catchy headline, people are going to notice you a lot more, and they're going to be more prone to clicking
To click
your
on you,
profile,
yeah.
checking you out, right? So another thing is putting a really nice headshot of yourself in your profile pic. And then in the in the bio description, you're going to want to talk about who you are. Like uh, what kind of are you an entrepreneur? Like I wrote in mine, success coach. I wrote the original IG of Sakshi Zion, success coach, young entrepreneur, musician, yoga teacher, world traveler. Click the link below, and then my Facebook. And with each in between each word, I put a few emojis. Now, emojis are little cartoon characters that people like them. It's just one of those things that you use on social media. It catches people's attention. It makes people smile. So you put a few emojis in your bio, and then very important is to put a capture page in your bio, because you're going to be telling people to click the link below. You're going to be telling people to go to the link in your bio on your pics, and people are going to go, they're going to see it, and they're going to click there, and they're going to they're going to go to your capture page. And if you have something that's valuable, if it's related somehow to your post, if it's compelling enough, people are going to put their email in, right?
So I got a question. So when you started talking about emojis, I had no idea what you were talking about. To me, that was foreign. So where does one go to find these emojis to decide which one they want next to their profile or whatnot?
Right. So emojis is an app that you get from the App Store, and there are several different emoji apps, and you just download one of them. When you check out the app, you'll be able to see like, okay, it has all these emojis. This one is the one that I like. I like those emojis. You download that, and then whenever you are texting on Facebook or regular text or anything, you're going to have the option to pull up emojis, and it's this little button that you can click on your smartphone, right? Just like it's kind of like on Facebook, there's the stickers.
Yeah.
That's a new popular thing. Everybody's using stickers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
emojis
yeah.
is just an app that you gotta download first, and then it's gonna show up on your smartphone. So whenever you want, you can put an emoji on your text, in the description of your post, and most importantly in your bio.
Right.
So it's really simple, but yeah, a lot of people don't know what they are or where to get them. But you got to get the app, and then you'll have full access to them.
Great. I'll be emoji shopping here very soon.
Yeah, this is such great info. Now, do you use Iconosquare at all, Saski?
No, I actually didn't know about Econosquare. So I'm actually going to look into that because I've been thinking, uh, Instagram, it has the option to share with, like I said, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, and Flickr. It needs Google and it needs Pinterest and it needs LinkedIn on there
Yeah,
too, right? But as
yeah,
of yet, they don't have those. So hearing you say that caught my attention. So
yeah.
I'm actually going to start using that.
Yeah,
Is it?
Iconosquare is really nice because you can actually go in on your computer and you can like and comment on all of your followers and people's posts, and you can also do searches for hashtags, and they have big pages of them that shows you exactly how many people are there. You can actually see who's following you versus who's not following you. It's a really great tool, and we're going to be putting all this stuff down below in the description here, so you guys can have access to all this stuff. But it's just it's so wonderful. I mean, it's so powerful, and we can all add new things to this. So
It is absolutely powerful, and Instagram is actually used more than Facebook. I mean, a lot of the younger generation is on Instagram, and it's getting very, very popular and creating a huge following. If you can get your followers up to 10,000 plus, you're gonna start to be seen as like a celebrity on Instagram. And what happens is people naturally want to follow people that everybody else is following. So if you can build your Instagram to 10K plus followers, you're going to start getting followers like crazy. And these are the type of people that are also going to be engaging in your posts and going to your bio and clicking the link, going to your capture page, and becoming leads and sales and teammates in your business. So it's really crucial to just spend some time on it so that you can build your following. I give a couple tips on how to build your following faster. Social proof is huge. That's why having so many followers is so important. But it will take some time, like so there's a couple apps that you can do like follow for follow type of a deal where you can just you can follow a bunch of people and they will follow you back. And then there's an app called Likes, Get Likes. One's called Get Followers, one's called Get Likes. And if you go on the app and you like, 100, 200 people's pics, and why that's powerful is not only do those people see you in their notifications and they might, end up following you, but you're trading likes for likes. So you can, like 100 people's pics, and you're gonna get one like for every 2 likes that you give, or 2 coins, basically, is how it's done. So say you like 200 pics, you're gonna get 100 likes. So you can choose to put all 100 likes on one pic, so that when people go to that pic, they see, wow, 100 plus people liked my pic or liked that person's pic, and it just people will do what others do. People follow what other people do. So the social
yeah,
proof
you
is
can
huge.
like pictures really fast too. If you're on your iPad, you can just go boom, 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 and like them really fast.
Exactly. So you just take the time and do it, because the social proof is going to give you more leverage. It's going to cause more people to like and follow you. So it's tedious at first. You got to build up a following, just like on Instagram, just like an email list. I mean, just like Facebook.
But it
Uh,
happens really fast. I've noticed. I mean, I got like 40 people in one day. It happens really fast, way faster than Facebook.
Way faster, way faster. And like you said, if you just do it and you're consistent with it, it's going to grow really fast. And a couple of the people that have utilized my training, they went from having no followers to having over 400 or 500 followers in a matter of days. And
Wow.
so it's very powerful. And you know, we have some really incredible training, advanced training coming out very soon. So, you know,
Well, that's wonderful. Everybody should go to Facebook. I'm going to put the link down here for Sakshi's page, and everybody should get into Facebook and follow him and stay on top of what he's doing, because he's just a crazy man out there. He's teaching us all, and we thank you so much for coming on and sharing this with us.
thank you guys for having me. It's an honor to share and to be on this panel of incredible leaders, and you guys are rocking, and it's just great to be working with you guys. So thank you again.
Thanks a lot.
Love it. Thanks, brother.
Have a great weekend, Sakshi. Thank
You too.
Thanks so much. So is that awesome training or what? My goodness, we went a little bit over our time, but so Dorothy, as a newbie to Instagram, what did you get out of that? I took really good notes, and I'm going to be posting it down in the bottom, so everybody, don't worry about writing your notes down. I'll write it down for you.
Oh, good. You could see I was in my phone while he was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing. I found the little smiley faces.
The important stuff, right?
Yeah, important stuff. You gotta smile, okay? I found all that.
Yeah, and you know, this Iconosquare, I'm going to post a link for that. That's really powerful, because you can sit on your computer and like people's stuff on your computer. If you know you don't want to use the small phone, or you don't want to use your iPad, you can actually do some of this on your computer. And I also found a software called Grambler, Grambler, and the link will be below, is a way that you can actually upload pictures from your computer to Instagram, and that's hard to find. So
Sweet. That's awesome.
you got any tips, Martin?
I just have to reinforce what Sakshi was saying. I've been working with Sakshi on Instagram now for a month or so, and it's really impressive. Literally, take the time to go in there and like as many people as you can, because your following grows so quickly. And the trick to doing that is when you hover over the picture, if you double click it, a little heart comes up, and that means that you've liked it. So you can scroll through and just double click all the pictures. And,
I didn't know that.
And that's a little secret. It goes so quickly. And like in 5 minutes, you can double click on 100 pictures. No problem. And so just think about that. That's just 5 minutes. And so, you know, say maybe you're on public transportation and you're going from A to B, you know, and you're thinking, well, what can I do to be efficient with my time? We can just jump on there, and during your little 10-minute bus ride or your train ride, you could like 100 or 200 different people's stuff. And then all you're doing by doing that is drawing attention to you. And they're going to, you know, like you said, they'll get notified, and then they'll see your little emojis and your you know, your description of who you are, and they'll be just like, whoa, who's this guy? I need to check this guy out. And they'll go over and like you. And then the powerful part of that is all the followers of everybody that likes your stuff, they're going to start following you. They're going to start watching you. And you utilize that with the hashtags, and you are immediately putting yourself in front of hundreds, if not thousands, of new people with very little effort. You know, it takes more time to actually post something on your Instagram page and type up the description and click all the little buttons than it does to actually go in and like 100 people, you know, or reach out to different hashtags. And that's so powerful. You know, when we're able to send to 6 different locations with one post, we're actually doing 6 times the amount of work, and we're cutting our workload down. If you're on Facebook only, then you're going only to Facebook, and it's taking you the same amount of time. So that's really powerful.
And Facebook's really hard to get engagement in anyhow. I mean, Instagram is like instant engagement. I mean, it's like I post a picture, like if I post a picture of me and a wolf, it's like crazy interest. It's just like amazing. And you know, the beauty of liking other people's pictures too is you're helping them out as well.
Exactly.
Absolutely. You know, so we're helping others and we're helping ourselves, which is, it's just a win-win.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
What, Dorothy?
That was one of the questions that I had is how it's not quite the same as Facebook. It's not quite the same. How to get the pictures into your Instagram on your phone. I mean, because there's nowhere that I saw, unless I'm not looking right, how to upload from your phone. But you just answered that question, so that's pretty cool.
No, you can do it from your computer, and from your phone, you just click on the picture, like a picture you just took of your dog, and you click on the picture, and you go to the top, and there's a little share thing. And you could choose either Facebook or Instagram or, you know, wherever you want to share it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up on the top of your picture. I'll show you after we get off. We'll stay on, and I'll show you on my phone.
Okay.
Okay? So we went a little over today, everybody, but that was totally worth it. And we'll have something exciting for next week. We're going to have a mastermind and figure out what that's going to be. But we thank you all for joining us, and we hope you got some value out of it.
I did.
You know, there's power in masterminding, and there's power in we all have. So it's just really cool. We're in the business of paying it forward and reaching out to as many people as we can with our hearts, and that's what the beauty of this is. So it's just a pleasure to be on here with you guys.
Yep, it's totally cool. And you know what, everybody? Never give up on your dream, because only you can make it happen.
Absolutely.
So make today yours and imagine the possibilities.
Because everything you give away, you get to keep.
Okay, we'll see you all next Saturday. Same Bat Cave, same Bat Channel. Peace out.
Absolutely.
Bye.
See you, folks.